Welcome to the inside. This is Akili here. I hope you guys are having an absolutely fantastic day. This morning, we're going to discuss our market consolidation strategy, which is our simple scalper strategy. Now, we're going to take this slow and we're going to take it easy. I want this minute. Okay, pleasant good day, guys. This is Akili here. Today we're going to be discussing our simple scalper trading strategy. As we know, this is our market consolidation trading strategy, and it is a very simple, very simple, very linear strategy that everyone should absolutely master. So we're going to get to that first and foremost. Now I'm on my trading view. As you guys can see, I'm on EuroCAD. I probably want to use something more stationary. Euro USD. So I'm heading over to Euro USD here. My candles are set to 5 minutes. If you look at the top right corner of my screen, my candles are set to 5 minutes. And Euro USD is what we are on. So first and foremost, I want to head over to my indicators. I want to head over to my indicators for sure, and I want to select BOLL, and that takes me over to Bollinger Bands. Now, you're going to see some other stuff here: Bollinger Band strategy, Bollinger Band strategy directed, Bollinger Band percent B. These are not the things that you want to click on. You want to click on plain old Bollinger Bands, and you get that up on your screen going real quick, right? When something is selected, you should see it appear in the top right corner here. You see BB20 close to 0, right? You see that appear, it is on your screen, and you are ready for action. So we want to get our second indicator on the inside, which is our stochastic, STOCH, right? Again, there is going to be a very huge selection of things that has the word stochastic in it. So I want you to be careful. You are not selecting things like stochastic RSI, stochastic slow strategy, none of that. You are going for plain old stochastic. That's all you need, right? Plain old stochastic, and it appears on your screen. Next thing we're looking for, because this is a three-part strategy, we're heading right back to indicators, and we are looking for RSI. RSI. And you would see the words relative strength index appear again. I can't emphasize this. I really can't emphasize it too much, because I see a lot of people clicking on the wrong indicators and it is costing them. It's not what you're looking for. Relative strength index, you click on that, right? Now, we got 3 indicators on our screen and they all look absolutely amazing. Now, I want us to take a look at these indicators on the 5 minutes chart, and I'm going to point out some very easy and linear trades that we would have pointed out on this 5 minute chart, just simply looking at the indicators, right? Before I point out the trades, let's talk about this. How is this strategy utilized? For one, everyone who has learned from me knows full and well that this strategy is only utilized, right, on a consolidating market. That's the only time the strategy is used. It's only utilized on a consolidating market. What do I mean by consolidating? I mean the type of market that you see before you. The candles go up, they push down, they go up, they push down, they go up, they push down. Generally, the support zone, right, which is the respective area that has that increased probability of the market turning around and moving in the opposite direction. That area at the bottom is the support zone. So where you see all of these candles, and let me see if I can pull up some emphasis tools here, right? Let me see if I can pull up some emphasis tools. Where you see these areas here, areas like these, that the candles came down and they touched. They are all within a similar area to each other. If you look at the highs, all of these touched within similar areas to each other, and then they reversed and went in the opposite directions. So we could vividly see that there is a support and there is a resistance in this on this market here. So we could vividly see support and resistance. Now, as support and resistance relates to the three indicators that we have on our screen, that is what we are going to go into next. So let's talk about it. Our Bollinger Bands. When trading consolidations, what we look for on our Bollinger Bands is for market price or our candles to get incredibly close or touching to either the top or bottom band. And you can see those areas here where the market touches the top band, touches the bottom band, touches the top band, touches the bottom band, touches the top band. We see those areas. And when the market touches the top band or touches the bottom band, you realize that there is a very high probability of an instinctive reversal. And that's what we're looking for as it relates to trading these strategies. Right now, very similarly to that, let's move over to the stochastic. When trading with the stochastic, what you generally look for is for price or the two lines within the stochastic to enter outside of the confines or outside of the bands of the stochastic. What do I mean by that? You see these two lines here, they're generally paired together. It goes up and it exits this top band. Then it proceeds to re-enter. That is the area that you are looking for to take a trade utilizing this strategy. It exits and it re-enters. Now, the RSI works similarly, but just a little teeny bit different. The RSI has a tendency of pointing in the direction that the market's temporary, and I repeat, temporary, guys, temporary strength is lying, right? The RSI is the relative strength index. So it really and truly keeps a real-time record of where strength is leaning towards on the market. And as we know, the market often, right, more than often moves in the direction where the strength is stronger. So wherever there is a stronger currency or there is a stronger asset, the market has a tendency of leaning in that direction. And the the RSI, right, which is the relative strength index, keeps a record of where strength is leaning to. So by looking at the way that this line is moving, right, whatever direction this line sharply turns in, whatever direction it sharply turns in, for instance, it was going up here and then sharply turned downward. It was heading up and that was a sharp turn downward. So that means that strength tilted in a particular direction, like that. Sharp, clean. That's what you're looking for. So let's combine all three of those things and let's see some trades in motion, right? For one, I can see that, right? Let me use the arrow. I can say this. Boom. Market came up. Let me thicken this line a little bit. Beautiful. Market came up, touched, point downward. We see the same thing. With the stochastic, we're looking for it to come outside and come back in. Right? One more time, I'm going to put the arrow, and we're going to see that happen. Outside to inside. Absolutely beautiful. And with the stochastic, what you are looking for is a sharp, powerful movement. Again, it indicates that strength has completely leaned temporarily in a particular direction. So it has leaned temporarily in a particular direction. One thing I want you guys to keep mind of is when trading, you must always acknowledge the fact that strength can change at any time. And in all three of these positions, with our Bollinger Bands, our stochastic, and our RSI, we see clean, clear trades. Now, I'm going to leave it up to you guys to send in some work for me, showing me some clean, clear movements on the market. I want your eyes to become familiar with how these things work. And we're going to do some real time streams for trading consolidations. And I hope to see you guys soon.